Seniors, why it's never too late to lose fat and build muscle. That's the truth, and I want you to hold on to that phrase right now. Because so many people over 50, over 60, even over 70, have been told a lie that once you hit a certain age, your body can't change, that you just have to accept the belly fat, the weak muscles, and the aching joints. But here's the reality. It's never too late. Not at 55, not at 65, not even at 85. Your body is alive. And as long as you're breathing, you can create change. I know it because I've seen it, and in this video. I'm going to show you why science, experience, and real life all agree you still have more power than you think. Think back to the time when you were younger. Maybe in your 20s or 30s. Remember the way you could lose a few pounds just by skipping dessert for a week. Or the way your muscles responded when you did a little bit of yard work or lifted something heavy. As we age, yes, those quick results don't come as fast. And yes, our hormones shift. But the story doesn't end there. You still have the same biological machinery inside you, the same muscles, the same metabolic engine. What changes is how efficiently it works. And here's the secret. Efficiency can be trained, even in your 60s or 70s. Science calls this muscle plasticity. It means your muscles are never too old to adapt. In fact, studies on seniors who had never lifted a weight before in their lives showed that after just 12 weeks of resistance training, their muscles grew stronger, denser, and more capable, similar to people decades younger. Think about that for a moment. If a man who's 72 can walk into a gym with fragile legs and walk out 3 months later with stronger quads and better balance, what excuse is left for the rest of us? But I know what some of you are thinking. It's too late for me. My metabolism is broken. My body hurts too much. Let me share something personal. A friend of mine, Mary, turned 68 last year. She had arthritis in her knees, carried around 30 pounds of extra weight, hadn't exercised since her early 40s. She believed her body was beyond repair. But after starting small, just walking 10 minutes a day and doing light resistance bands, her pain began to fade. She lost fat, not overnight, but steadily, and she built the confidence to try strength training. Today, Mary isn't training for a marathon, but she can squat down to play with her grandkids. She sleeps better. And her doctor says she's lowered her blood sugar naturally. This is not a miracle. It's biology responding to consistent action, you see. Losing fat and building muscle after 50 isn't about punishment. It's about giving your body what it craves but has been deprived of movement, protein, rest, and hope. Let's talk about fat loss first. Most seniors believe their metabolism is too slow. But did you know that the majority of your metabolism is tied not to your age, but to your muscle mass and daily movement? Yes, muscle is metabolically active tissue. The more you keep, the more calories you burn at rest. When you lose muscle, which happens naturally if you don't train, you also lose metabolic power. But when you rebuild muscle, even just a little, your metabolism kicks back on. It's like reigniting a furnace that's been turned low. That's why strength training is a game changer. And here's something else. Crash diets, quick fix cleanses, and starving yourself never work, especially for older adults. Why? Because when you starve, your body doesn't just burn fat, it burns muscle. And that's the last thing you want. You want to protect every ounce of muscle and encourage fat to melt away through smart nutrition, protein-rich foods, healthy fats, and complex carbs in moderation. Protein becomes even more critical after 50. Your body doesn't use it as efficiently, so you actually need more, not less. Aiming for a source of protein at every meal. Egg, Greek yogurt, beans, lean meat. Fish makes a huge difference. Now let's look at muscle building. People think you need heavy weights, but here's the truth. Resistance comes in many forms. Your own body weight, resistance bands, water jugs, even standing up from a chair slowly and under control, all of that is training. You don't have to join a fancy gym or bench press 200 pounds. What matters is sending your muscles the signal that they still matter, that they still need to be strong. Your body will respond. Let's pause here. If you're enjoying this message, if it's giving you hope, Don't forget to hit subscribe and share this video with a friend who might need the reminder. Because this isn't just about muscles and fat. It's about reclaiming the quality of life we all deserve after 50. One of the most powerful things I've learned is that exercise for seniors isn't just about the body, it's about the brain. When you challenge your muscles, you also challenge your nervous system, your coordination, and even your memory. Stronger muscles mean better balance, fewer falls, more independence. Imagine the freedom of carrying groceries without fear, climbing stairs without exhaustion, or picking up your grandchild without pain. That's what this journey is about, freedom and dignity. I'll share another story. John, a retired teacher, was 74 when he started lifting light weights. His goal wasn't vanity, it was survival. He had been told he was pre-diabetic, and he was terrified of losing his independence. After a year of gradual progress, John not only reversed his blood sugar numbers, but he built visible muscle in his arms and legs. The day he realized he could carry a 40-pound bag of soil into his garden again without straining, told me he felt young in spirit for the first time in decades. That's the magic. Now let's dig a little deeper into the science because I want you to understand this at a cellular level. Muscle tissue contains tiny engines called mitochondria. As we age, these engines become less efficient. But strength training and movement literally rebuild them, making your cells younger and more energetic. That means more stamina, better fat burning, and even improved brain health. Yes, building muscle can actually protect against cognitive decline. You are training your body, but you are also training your mind and fat loss. Here's the kicker. When you combine resistance training with even moderate cardio like walking briskly, cycling, or swimming, you unlock a fat-burning synergy. Your muscles burn more calories all day long, while cardio improves heart and lung function. Together, they fight off the very diseases that so many people fear in their later years. Diabetes, heart disease, osteoporosis. You are not powerless. You are armed with choices. I know some of you are thinking, but my joints hurt too much to start. Here's my advice. Don't chase perfection. Chase consistency. Start with movements that feel safe. Sit and stand from a chair. Lift light weights in your kitchen. Walk at a pace that feels doable. Progress is measured in inches, not miles, at first. And celebrate every little victory. Each rep, each step. Each healthy meal is a deposit into the bank of your future health. The mindset shift is just as important as the physical. You must stop telling yourself the story that it's too late. Every time you think too late, replace it with starting now. Those two words, starting now, can change your life. Because the truth is, whether you're 55 or 85, your body is waiting for your command. And when you give it, change happens. Here's a practical tip. Pair every meal with a little movement. After breakfast, take a walk around the block. After lunch, stretch for 5 minutes. After dinner, do some light strength moves. This not only aids digestion, but signals your body to use nutrients effectively, storing less fat and building more muscle. And remember, sleep is your recovery weapon. 7 to 8 hours of quality rest each night allows your muscles to repair and your hormones to regulate, making fat loss and muscle gain easier as you listen to this. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Imagine standing taller, feeling stronger, carrying less weight around your waist, and looking in the mirror with pride. That future is available to you, but only if you begin today. No one is too late. No one is too broken. No one is beyond hope. So I'll say it again, seniors. It's never too late to lose fat and build muscle. The path is clear. Feed your body protein. Move daily. Lift something. Rest deeply. And keep your spirit hopeful. And if this message has sparked even the smallest flame of motivation in you, share it. Share it with a sibling, a friend, a neighbor. Because when one person over 50 chooses to change, they inspire others to believe too. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a chance to learn, to grow, and to take back control of your health. Together, we're building a community that refuses to accept decline as the only option. Let me leave you with this final thought. Aging is inevitable, but decline is optional. You have the power to choose strength over weakness, vitality over fatigue, hope over resignation. And you can begin today, starting now.